Hello and welcome. Today we are going to deal with Geography chapter, India, Size and Location. Now if you have not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button so you get all my future classes. Let's get into this chapter. India lies in the northern hemisphere within the latitude of 8 degree 4 minutes and 37 degree 6 minutes north and 68 degrees 7 minutes and 97 degree 25 minutes east. The time along the standard meridian of 82 degree 30 minutes east is taken as the Indian Standard Meridian, or you can say it IST, and it passes through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh. Remember, Tropic of Cancer divides India into two equal parts. Let's talk about the duration of day and night. The duration of days and nights differ between the northern and the southern parts of the country. The southern part, which is closer to the equator, has longer days. Just remember, the places which come closer to the equator have longer days, and the vice versa. I'll give an example. Since Kanyakumari is closer to the equator, the difference between the duration of day and night is hardly felt, whereas there is a marked difference between the duration of day and night in Kashmir. Let's talk about the extent and extremes of India. North to south, the extension of India is 3,214 kilometers, whereas from east to west it is 2,993 kilometers, and total area of India is 32,87,263 square kilometers, which comes to about 3.287 lakh square meters. Just remember, this is square kilometers and this is square meters. What about the size then? India takes up about 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world, and it's the seventh largest country after Russia, Canada, China, USA, Brazil and Australia. There are islands too, Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep Island in the Arabian Sea. Let's talk about our neighbors now. Who are they? India in itself is called as a subcontinent. Why is that? Because of its unique climatic condition, very distinct cultural identity and strategic location. Suppose a question comes as, why is India called as a subcontinent? Close your eyes and picture out these 3 points: climatic condition, culture and strategic location. And then you can put your words into it. But just remember these 3 points. India has a very strategic location. Why is it? Let's look at our borders. Maybe we'll understand a little better. We share borders with Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest, China, Nepal and Bhutan in the north, Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east, and we have island countries like Sri Lanka and Maldives in the south. Now Sri Lanka is separated by the Gulf of Mannar and Park Strait, and Maldives are located to the south of Lakshadweep Islands. This is very important, so please feel free to pause the video and spend some time on it. Now let's look at the boundaries of India. We have physical boundaries and we have political boundaries. India is bordered from the northwest to the north and the northeast by the mighty fold mountains of the Himalayas. Indian landmass begins to taper towards the south to form a triangular peninsula, and the point where the boundaries of India, China and Myanmar meets is called as Tri-Junction. Let's talk about the political boundaries now. McMahon Line forms the boundary between India and China. Redcliffe Line became the border between India and Pakistan on the 17th of August 1947. What about the territorial waters? It extends to 12 nautical miles, which is about 22.2 kilometers. Let's talk about India's relationship with the world. Ports on the Indian coast have direct access to African, West Asian, and European countries. Indian spices were always in demand in Rome, Arabia, and other parts of the world. Let's take one example. Let's talk about the location of Goa. Major part of Goa is along the west coast of our country. This region is known as Konkan and it extends to the Western Ghats range of mountains. Goa lies between 44 degree 54 minutes 54 seconds north and 15 degree 48 minutes 0 degrees north and 73 degree 40 minutes 33 seconds east, 74 degree 20 minutes 13 seconds east. The total area is about 3,702 square kilometers. Goa has a coastline of approximately 105 kilometers and with an altitude of 1,167 meters, Sonsaghat is the highest point in Goa. Goa shares its borders with Karnataka in its southern and eastern parts and Maharashtra in the northern part. And let's talk about some main rivers of Goa. We have Mandovi, Zuari, Terekol, Chapora and Betul. Among these, Mandovi and Zuari are called the lifeline of Goa because their tributaries drain 69% of Goa's geographical area. Goa has more than 40 estuaries. So what are estuaries? An estuary is a partially enclosed coastal body of brackish water with one or more rivers or streams flowing into it. I repeat, an estuary is partially enclosed coastal body of brackish water with one or more rivers flowing into it. It has 8 marine and 90 riverine islands, and total navigable length of Goa's rivers is 253 kilometers. For the administrative purposes, Goa is divided into two districts, North Goa and South Goa, with its headquarters in Panjim and Margao. And Goa has also 12 talukas. I know too many numbers and names. Don't worry. Take a pen and a rough paper and try to draw these mind maps. When you're physically going to do these mind maps by yourself, it's going to stick in your head much better than just watching it. And if you wish, you can also send me your mind maps. There are many interesting things happening on Facebook and Instagram. So if you're already on Instagram and Facebook, you can follow me there. The links are in the description box below. Take care. Thank you very much.